him is leaving no limit. Posted up with my niggas, my fingers. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. I'm just a true to life go critter. Me and the Casey Mo representer, always about the dough, straight flipper. Hella lit up and double cup dipper. Let me paint the picture. Glasses filled with cognac, smoke up blunt, conversate with ya while I'm chilling with my niggas. Getting that money, man, we vicious. Lyrical chemist, leaving no limit. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. I'm just a true to life go critter. Me and the Casey Mo representer, always about the dough, straight flipper. Hella lit up and double cup dipper. Let me paint the perfect picture. Glasses filled with cognac sipper. Smoke up blunt, conversate with ya while I'm chilling with my niggas. Getting that money, man, we vicious. Lyrical chemist, leaving no limit. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. I'm just a true to life go critter. Me and the Casey Mo representer, always about the dough, straight flipper. Hella lit up and double cup dipper. Let me paint the perfect picture. Glasses filled with cognac sipper. Smoke up blunt, conversate with ya while I'm chilling with my niggas. Getting that money, man, we vicious. Lyrical chemist, leaving no limit. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. I'm just a true to life go critter. Me and the Casey Mo representer, always about the dough, straight flipper. Hella lit up and double cup dipper. Let me paint the perfect picture. Glasses filled with cognac sipper. Smoke up blunt, conversate with ya while I'm chilling with my niggas. Getting that money, man, we vicious. Lyrical chemist, leaving no limit. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. Posted up with my niggas, trying to infinitize my figures. I'm just a true to life go critter. Me and the Casey Mo representer, always about the dough, straight flipper. Hella lit up and double cup dipper. Let me paint the perfect picture.
That's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That hook won't score. Perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Lomachenko is buzzed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Down goes Lomachenko. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he should smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Loma. There's the bell for round two. Got to get the the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Lomachenko in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to stay in the pace.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need to see that again.
Referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown. Did you see that? Lomachenko in trouble. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to... Khan, the monster, in trouble.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He is forever one of the all-time greats.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Words are cheap. All right. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright light. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. defense there. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skip.
Whoa, Johnny! Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That hook doesn't score. Oh, and down goes Pacquiao. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Manny. On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff it.
Dazed. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Pacquiao is rocked. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Couldn't land that jab. That uppercut doesn't get through. Counter shot lands. Let's talk about Crawford. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Oh my goodness, Johnny! Not good body language here from Manny Pacquiao. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little. Oh, wait a minute! Pacquiao is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that.
So time to go.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. But my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Here we are, getting ready for Sinisa. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Uppercuts are scoring. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He continues to score with that left jab. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Estrada. What do we expect to see here in round two? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right, just misses. Throw a shot, they get countered. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Good counterpunching. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He scores with that counter. The straight right just misses. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six. You still win the fight.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Katie Taylor in that last round. There's the bell to start round four. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? knocked down twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Samisa Estrada is hurt. And down goes Estrada. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Was thrown with some bad intentions. Incredible work rate. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Final 10 seconds here unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Estrada in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Time for the 5th round. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
That's what you're talking about, Chuck.
This is the beginning of round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They block the uppercut. Nice job to block that uppercut. Can't score with that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much? Here we go, it's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Just misses with that uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out.
You heard that right, Lake.
He throws it down hard. Oh, man.
good, MP?
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man. MP playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. And it's our... Opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcast. What's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
Attack.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Well, he's bought in and ready to go. Thanks much. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Quentin Grimes. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. Drummond with the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. The ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot. He targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. And McCain subbed in for Lowry. Oh, and the dunk by MP. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, but you can see what the upside is with him. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It's stolen by McCain. Here's Grimes. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
MP is out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the 3, small forward. That's the Boston 5. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons. They're almost a decade younger. Simon's deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Here's Embiid. Embiid doing his thing inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boston trailing. Pass to Wilson. Embiid with a steal. Lowry against Simons. Lowry surveys the D. Shot clock at 5. Watford outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wilson. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick to Tatum. 3 on 3. Grimes with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. For 3, Lowry. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Hauser. First half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Their effort on the offensive glass has sent a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Outside White. Here's Wilson. MP, a screen on George. Tatum passes to MP. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and stay with it. Can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
The Celtics with the lead. Left side Pritchard. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, he's got great length for a wing. At 6'8", he can just get to the rim whenever he wants.
And MP throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Edgecombe for the lead. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Now here's Brown. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Embiid with a steal. To the inside. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. For 3, George. The shot no good. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Sam Hauser, Jason Tatum out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's MP, and it's Walsh in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And Anthony Simons has garnered a lot of respect around the league because of his work ethic. He is always ready to show off his offensive skill that he's at it.
Left side McCain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick to Tatum. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Embiid. 3-pointer. Showing some range. Embiid. Nice. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
I'm rolling now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Sixers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's a heads-up play that time by Maxey, creating offense for others.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Down low. the middle. Here's MP. And that time also a missed shot. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Simons. He's closely guarded. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, man.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. White comes in for Walsh, and Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Here's George. Embiid with it. Outside Maxey. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Look it! It goes!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Oh, it's off target. Celtics trail by 4. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's go to Jennifer Keith.
Congratulations on tonight's win, FC. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
Yeah. Our approach is to be unselfish. Share the ball, work the best shot possible. If somebody's getting good looks, keep feeding them. If everybody's getting good looks, then we all eating that steak and lobster, you feel me? Hey, I'm a family man at heart, so nothing makes me happier than feeding my family. And these guys are my family.
I love that MP.
Hey, order up!
Surf and turf! Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everybody.
Let's talk about practice, Chris. Right here at the team practice facility, and things have changed a bit for 2K.